From drone swarms, self-driving tanks to autonomous sentry guns, sometimes it seems like the future of warfare arrived on our doorstep overnight, and we've all been caught unprepared. Here are quite a few terrifying military robots you don't want to fight. Hello folks, welcome back to our channel. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's dive in. Spur. Quadrupedal robots are one of the most intriguing robotics breakthroughs in recent years. They're compact, nimble, and can navigate places that wheeled machines can't. It was only a matter of time before someone strapped a gun to one of them. A quadrupedal robot, the Vision 60, manufactured by Ghost Robotics and outfitted with a custom pistol by Sword International, a small arms specialist. The gun, nicknamed the Spur, which is short for a special purpose unmanned rifle. It is meant to be mounted on a variety of robotic platforms. It boasts a 30x optical zoom, a thermal camera for nighttime aiming, and a 1200-meter effective range. This same machine was initially demonstrated at the Association of the United States Army's annual conference in 2021. The conference was touted as a land power exposition and professional development forum, which took place on October 11th to the 13th in Washington, D.C. The U.S. military is already testing Ghost quadrupedal robots. Despite surveillance being one of the most prominent applications for robot dogs, manufacturers are gradually experimenting with alternative payloads. The robots might be deployed as mobile cell towers to disarm bombs or to detect chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear substances, in addition to providing remote video and mapping. They can also, of course, be turned into weapons. Experts have been warning for some time that the employment of killer robots, also known as lethal autonomous weapon systems, or LAWS in the official language, is on the rise. An official U.S. policy does not restrict their development or deployment. Several groups are advocating for a blanket ban on such systems, but it appears that firms will continue to create what is possible in the meanwhile, and that means arming robot dogs with weapons. Samsung. Rafael Sophisticated Defense Systems, Samsung family of Advanced Remote Weapon Stations, RWS, is globally integrated on thousands of fielded ground and naval platforms, combining considerable combat experience with a comprehensive awareness of emerging military needs. The Samsung Remote Controlled Weapon Station, RCWS, also known as CAT-LANET, is a remote weapon system that allows a variety of devices to be operated automatically or remotely, including machine guns with 5.56mm, 7.62mm, and 12.7mm barrels, 40mm automatic grenade launchers, anti-tank missiles, and observation pods. The Samsung remote-controlled weapon system for 30mm cannon is intended to be deployed on light armored, high-mobility military vehicles and controlled from beneath the deck by a gunner or vehicle commander. It has a spike-guided missile, a smoke grenade launcher, and an embedded trainer as options. These tough weapon stations have been deployed in over 25 nations in harsh combat and environmental situations, and they are a reliable force multiplier and trusted partner of the most difficult missions. Thousands of RWS have been used in battle by the Israel Defense Forces (IDF), the Czech Republic Army, the Royal Armed Forces of the United Kingdom, and others. Rafael is the IDF's sole provider of RWS at the moment. Rafael's RWS' excellent capabilities and performance have been further strengthened by a variety of clever force survivability multipliers, such as in-hull ammo reloading, which allows for continuous operation while limiting the crew's exposure to potentially fatal combat threats. The unique system is loaded from underneath the deck, and it is ergonomically intended for loader convenience and operation with minimal effort and maximum respect for physical health. Cayman Cargo UAV. The Cargo UAV is the company's most recent addition to its family of autonomous unmanned systems. According to Cayman, the compact form factor of the Cargo UAV fits inside a standard shipping container and is designed to be unloaded and operated by as few as 2 people. The Cargo UAV comes with a conformal transport pod, although it can also be deployed with an external sliding load. It has the capability of transporting payloads of up to 800 pounds across distances of up to 523 nautical miles. This vehicle size and class also have commercial applications, and it's part of a growth strategy that includes a family of purpose-built cargo vehicles for many repeated missions. Flight development testing of a scaled cargo UAV demonstrator was performed for 6 months to prove the air vehicle design, and full-scale autonomous vehicle flight testing is scheduled for 2022. To reduce schedule and technological risks, the cargo UAV uses commercial off-the-shelf components as well as hundreds of hours of automated and autonomous flying data from Cayman's K-MAX Titan program. On the pilot cargo UAV program, Cayman chose Near-Earth Autonomy as a partner. Near-Earth will provide obstacle avoidance and other technologies such as precious landing, sense and avoid, and navigation in a GPS-denied environment. Based on continuing and concurrent collaboration between the two businesses on the U.S. Marine Corps' K-MAX Titan UAS. Rheinmetall Wolfpack. Rheinmetall has announced a new scouting configuration for its Mission Master ground robot, raising the stakes in a European market niche that is expected to heat up in the coming years. An infrared sensor, a surveillance radar, and a 360-degree video are among the instruments put on a collapsible 3.5-meter tower in the updated iteration. According to a business release, the vehicle also has a laser rangefinder and target designator, as well as a 7.62mm gun on a remote-controlled weapon station. The key benefit of operating such an autonomous robotic vehicle is that it does not require a crew, allowing for data collection in high-risk situations where the robot acts as a scout without endangering human life. The mission payload is installed on a 3.5-meter extendable mast with a tilting mechanism that allows the vehicle to employ the system while moving or in a defilade to reduce opponent exposure. With the batteries completely charged, it can run for 8 hours or travel at 20 km per hour or 140 to 160 km. However, in recent practical tests, the vehicles were able to function for more than 24 hours between charges, owing to the fact that the electrical power use is rarely at peak levels. The vehicle can be equipped with a tiny gasoline engine generator for battery charging for longer journeys. While the operator controls the robot from afar and gets scout data, the robot may undertake autonomous navigation and movement, as well as complete some surveillance activities on its own, according to the mission plan. AI is also used in the mission package to improve surveillance, detect changes, track various objects and track activities, and analyze or determine intentions. While some of these reconnaissance and surveillance features have already been developed and tested, TRL-8, Remote Weapon Stationary Autonomy except actual firing, is still in the works, TRL-6. In terms of autonomous weapon shooting, Rheinmetall stressed that it is committed to keeping a man in the loop during all kinetic activities, ensuring that a human, not a machine, determines when to fire. DARPA Alias. In a scene from the film The Matrix, Carrie-Anne Moss's character requests a flying program for a specific type of helicopter, and the software is put in her brain with the few blinks of the eyes, and she's ready to go. The Pentagon's primary research arm isn't quite there yet, but it's getting there. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, in collaboration with Sikorsky Aircraft and the Army, demonstrated supervised autonomy by taking a commercial S-76B helicopter on a ride and controlling it largely with a tablet computer. The demonstration was the latest achievement of DARPA's Aircrew Labor in-Cockpit Automation System, ALIAS, which could soon be installed in Army Black Hawk helicopters. DARPA intends to test the technology on the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter, which, like the S-76B, is manufactured by Sikorsky. Sikorsky's contribution to the ALIAS program is dubbed Matrix Technology. Since 1979, the Army's frontline helicopter has been the Black Hawk, in various variants. ALIAS is creating drop-in kits to add autonomous tasks to manned aircraft in order to minimize a pilot's burden and allow them to focus on mission-related matters when flight conditions are severe, such as attempting to hold a position amid roaring winds. When you're the one with the technology, it's easy to get charmed with it. By being more effective on the battlefield, we can save our troops' lives. However, when both sides have them, like the machine guns, the war becomes even more dreadful. Which one of them terrified you? Do let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content just like this one and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and also press the bell icon to get notified about our new videos. With this, we've come to an end. Thank you for watching the video. We hope this session was informative. Until then, fellas.